Hello, everyone. Is the full moon night. I'm looking to see. I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Hello. I'll be pulling up your chats through my phone. Sorry. So, welcome, everyone. For those of you that don't know me and those of you that are watching the replay, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, to help you on your path. So, I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to get in. Wasn't sure if I was going to come on tonight, but I decided since it was the full moon, I'd come on tonight. See how everybody's doing. Hello, how are you? So I'll be looking down. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll try to put it up here so I can see. So I'll be looking down. Oh, I thought I had this off. Hello. How is everyone? Welcome, everyone. Good to see you guys tonight, today, this morning, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah. So I thought I'd pull a few cards, see how the energy is this evening or this morning with this full moon going on. I did do the dailies where I went over each of the houses, but I thought I'd pull some cards tonight. See how the general energies are going. Is everyone doing well? Did you guys do your full moon steps to take or full moon rituals? Sorry, I'll have to look up here. I'm trying to not to look down too much. Hi everyone. Happy blue full moon. Hello. Hi. Missed you too. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. So, this full moon had me kind of tired, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's retrograde or the full moon, or maybe that I had a really long week. Could have been. I did want to mention for you replayers, if you not replayers, if you happen to catch me live, I just noticed that I had a whole bunch of orders come in, and I haven't gotten to email you back and schedule you. So if you don't hear from me in 24 hours, which you should, but if you don't, this is the reason why right now is because I'm doing this live. But I'll email you and we'll get you on the schedule. So that reminds me, because I wasn't able to get the rest of the monthly videos out, I am going to extend this for a couple more days until I get all the videos out, because I wanted to get everybody a chance. I did a March Madness special for about 2 weeks. And so for my YouTubers and for my social media, I'm doing a 30-minute tarot reading for $60. I don't usually offer that service, but I've offered it before through YouTube, and I had such a good response, and I love that you guys support me and you love me and support me and you're always following me, and so I wanted to offer that to you. So hello, nice to see you too, Julie. Yes, you did your ritual. Good, says Kelly. Just hid my daughter's Easter basket. Oh, yay. No, not sure how to do that. Oh, you're not sure how to do the steps to take? I have that video where I explain it. Hello. Ooh, cute ears. Yeah, you like my ear bunnies? uh, 039 in Brazil. Hello, Brazil. No, been making me tired too. Been sleeping. Yeah, I did take like an hour nap this afternoon. I don't usually take naps. Love the bunny ears. Thank you so much. I'll try to look up here. I'm so sorry. I just finished my full moon ritual. I have been extremely tired, and I'm usually high energy. Me too. Like, I can't believe I took a nap this afternoon. Thank you so much, Ebony. You got your ears on good. Haha. So Maria, David, and Melissa are my team. So they will help answer any questions, and one of them will start taking a list. Usually David likes to handle that because he's my assistant. So hello. Thank you, Ebony. Will my mom make full recovery? I'm hearing a definite yes, but I'll pull a card for you. So hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hello, Green Dragon. How are you? How is everybody? I'm sorry. I'll try to look at the camera when I'm reading these. Uh, Ebony, I hope so. Yeah, I'm hearing yes, definitely, but I'll pull a card for you. Okay. I'll check that out. Yeah. So, love the ears. You love my ears. It was my cousin. So my cousin had ears too, and she gave me 2 ears. She's like, try both of them on. Put them both on camera. So she's so sweet and loving. She's my Taurian cousin. I love her. Blessings to Ebony. Yes, thank you, Ebony. England here loves you, girl. Oh, I love the UK. I love London. I love England. I know this is so cliche, but I do miss the fish and chips over there. And I actually eat it a lot here, fish and chips, but it's not like over there. Canada here, you're tired too. Hi, Canada. You know, I love my Canadians. Love the ears. Thank you. So, probably halfway, I'll take these off and I'll put my other ones on for my cousin because she really wanted me to do that. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm going to answer Ebony's question, and then I do want to go over the full moon steps to take for those of you that haven't taken it. Oh, and Zenaida too. So I'll answer Ebony's and Zenaida's, and then I'll go over the full moon steps to take so that you can really get in that energy and really like let go of some things. Um, hey, Sandra, how are you? Hi, man. You all of you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, I love your vids. Oh, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of going a different way with just tarot. I'm adding a lot of other stuff, and I know some people don't like change, but I have to stay true to myself. So I'm doing that. Oh my goodness, I was just thinking about you. Oh, well, thank you. All right, so let me answer Ebony's questions really quickly. If y'all have any questions about how to do this or what's going on, we have Maria and we have Mel, the diva herself, Miss Reiki Master herself, and then we have David as well. So let me answer Ebony's. She wants to know about her mother's recovery. I definitely heard a yes for full recovery. It's going to take a while. I mean, she'll be feeling better before she's fully recovered. That's what I'm seeing. So, let me see what their advice is. There's a lot of... Hers has to do with heartbreak and disappointment. Okay. Let's see. Yep, definitely. And you're going to hear some news about it. She's got the Knight of Cups, but I did hear that this has to do with heartbreak. Like, I wouldn't say just like a romantic heartbreak. I would say like in her life heartbreak. That's what this has to do with. And so she's kind of healing from that as well. I mean, that's why she's having the surgery. That's what this is all about. But it looks like you're not only going to hear news, but she's going to get a way or an offer that's going to help her recover. Okay. So either the doctor says we have a new plan, or they're seeing good results and she gets in some sort of thing where she can do it faster. I don't know what this is. I just know that she gets something offered to her where she can recover quickly. She can recover quicker. But I see a full recovery. I do see a full recovery. Okay. So does that make sense? Okay. So Zenaida says I might have to catch the replay. Okay. Zenaida, do you want me to answer your question now? I didn't see your question before. Let me look. Do you have a question? Oh, okay. Does Rick have good and serious intentions? Okay, Zenaida. Does Rick have good and serious intentions? Does Rick have good and serious intentions? Does Rick have good and serious intentions? So, it's funny, I'm hearing good intentions, but not serious intentions. But let me see what they mean. Good intention. His intentions. What are his intentions? What are his intentions? Ooh, that one fell out. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So I'm wondering, because you have the Chariot, when I asked what are his intentions. Sorry. So I asked what are his intentions, and I have the Chariot, which means that right now he hasn't made a decision about it. This is how he feels. So I asked how he feels and how his intentions were. So I feel like he's not giving enough right now. I feel like, or maybe he's given all he can, because I also got the Four of Swords. So it's like he hasn't made a decision all the way. Um, but I'm also feeling like he's given all he can. And I think that's what you're feeling like that. Is it true? Is he going to stop giving? Are his intentions true? And I think it's because I feel like maybe it's because he's learning how to do it this way this time. Does that make sense, Anita? I feel like he hasn't, like, seriously, like serious relationships, he hasn't done that very often. So I feel like everything that he's doing, he feels like he's done all he can, and he's sort of waiting for you. See, I felt like this was more about you. Are you not opening up completely? Are you not giving him because you're sort of waiting to see what he gives you? Because that's kind of what I felt in the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's perfect, because that's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling that he's not going to give you anymore until he gets something. Yeah. Because you're not giving him anything. And he's like, well, I've done all I can. I can't do anymore. So, um, I'm getting that his intentions are true. As far as serious, like a serious relationship, he hasn't made it that far yet, but he means what he says. So that's what I feel. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, perfect. All right, so next was, is it Charla? Is it in my best interest to move on from my partnership? This is a tough one. It's a tough one because it's part of your path. I have a feeling this has to do with past lives. That's what it's feeling like. Like, normally I would say, yeah, move on. But I'm feeling like this was some sort of contract, or some sort of not contract, some sort of agreement. And maybe that's why you can't move on. So let me ask. I'm going to ask two. I'm going to ask, is this in her best interest here on Earth? Yes. Is it in your best interest to move on? So, I feel like he's a knight, but he's a slow. This is a dangerous knight, because this knight feels like a king. This knight is slow moving, shows interest, does the everyday stuff, but won't completely commit. They commit some, but they won't completely commit, right? And so when I asked about your overall path, I got the King of Swords, which to me, the King of Swords knows when to let go of somebody, or let it lie, or focus on something else. He has he's not just intuitive, but he has the wherewithal, and even though he loves somebody deeply, he knows how to cut it off. That's the King of Swords, because he understands, like, the bigger picture of we're all connected anyway. And so that's what I'm feeling for you, is that he's going to come in and offer something to you, but it's not going to be what you want. And so with the King of Swords, it's like it's maybe time for you to move on, but you'll know. Yeah, it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to, like, let it go. I wouldn't say cut it off, but I would say let it go. Okay, does that make sense? All right. So, who's next? Let's see. Sorry, guys. Will I meet the one this year? That's Sandra. Oh, Sandra. Okay. Will I meet the one this year? Let me see. I meet the one this year. Well, I feel like you're ready. Meet the one this year. Meet the one this year. So it's not going to be like in 2018. It's going to be right at the beginning of 2019, or right at the beginning. Sorry. So in a year, it's going to be like at that 13th month. We'll say that. So the 13th month from now. Okay, that's when you're going to meet him. You're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be practicing. So because you have the Palace of Cups. So emotionally, it looks like you'll be involved and engaging and maybe even dating. But I feel like the one comes in at 13 months. Okay. So congratulations. Sounds good to me. Linda. So hi, Linda. So what is my Libra baby daddy? True intentions towards me. Okay. What is my Libra? His name is Donald, right? So, what is Donald's true intentions? You know, I kind of feel like you've let him get away with a lot. And I kind of feel like, why would he change that? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he's having his cake and eating it too, so why would he change it? Let me see what his true intentions are. What is true intentions? What are his true intentions? He has love for you. He is connected to you deeply. Not just because of the child, but in his heart, he's connected to you deeply. So you have the King of Cups. So his intentions, this King, if it was a Knight of Cups, I would be a little worried, but he's the King. So the King of Cups is doesn't say much, but he is open and willing to love. And so I feel like his intentions are true. I feel like, but again, I feel like you let him get away with things and then you get upset because he does those things. So what Spirit's saying is, if you have boundaries and he's going over those boundaries, his intentions are true. So you need to have that talk with him. And you need to let him know what you're willing and not willing to allow in your life. Okay? That makes sense? That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking at what's everybody's going on. Let's see. Linda. Making sure. I kind of was missing everything. You see the bunny ears now? Okay, will I get my health back, then accomplish all I want to, including dating the crush I have? Yeah. So yes, you'll get your health back when you learn to relax, first of all. When you learn to relax and you learn to let things go and you learn, man, you have a lot of anxiety. You got to learn to relax. This is what this is. You have to learn to relax. Okay? You learn to relax. You learn to let things pass through you and not hold on to stuff. And you'll get your health back. Okay? This has to do a lot with your anxiety. A lot with your anxiety. Okay. All right, Tina. Let's see. So, Tina, what's your question, darling? I'm sorry. I'm waiting for Tina's question. Okay, so while I'm waiting for Tina's question, um, yeah, I know, and that's what's making you ill. So if you're serious, then you'll do it. If not, then you'll continue on this path. Okay? Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay? Hi. Hi, Quintet. Is it Quinette? That's an interesting name, Quinette. Okay, while I'm waiting for Tina's, I'm going to answer Quinette. Beautiful evening to you, Cindy. Love your readings. Thank you for all you do. I would like to know what Spirit has for me in the next few months. Thank you. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm seeing that you're like holding your breath because you've been doing so much work, and you're like, is this stuff really true? Am I really gonna do this? Can this stuff really come through? I feel like you have, it's almost like you have that saggy heart where even though things happen and tragedy happens and things don't come through, you still have faith and you still have hope and you still look at the positive side of things. And so I feel like, yes, in the next 6 months, your life is changing. Um, they're saying, hang on, continue to do what you're doing because you're doing it right. You're so afraid of doing it wrong, but they're saying you're doing it right. And they're saying it's all a matter of unfolding. Like you should have already gotten some stuff by now. Like little things are coming and things are kind of happening, and maybe even some synchronicities are happening. But they're saying like this is evolving in the next 6 months. They're also saying that it's been so long that you are almost afraid to dream. You're almost afraid to dream. And they're saying, because I can feel you holding your breath. Like, is it really going to come true? Is it really going to come true? That's kind of what I'm hearing. And so they're kind of snickering because they love you. And they're like, it's really going to come true. You have some dreams. Like, you had some dreams that I can see where you were almost creating it. And then maybe some things fell through and your heart got stuck. But I feel like they're telling me in the next 6 months it's all going to be unfolding. So they're telling me by the middle of 2019, I'm seeing, yeah, well, actually, I'm seeing March. So March of 2019, you'll have a different path that you're on that path that you actually dreamed of. Does that make sense? Okay, so. Oh, you are sad, dude. That's what I was feeling. I was feeling like that positiveness, but then you stopped. You didn't want to dream too much, right? Okay. So, good luck. Your life is changing. It really is. Okay, so I'm still waiting for Tina. So, Tina. Did I miss Tina's? Oh, here it is. Is there a new job and better job in the future? And then I'll get Gypsy Rose. Is there a new job or better job in the future? Okay. New job or better job in the future. New job or better job in the future. Well, definitely, I'm hearing new job loud and clear. They're showing me 3-4 months, but they're saying that you gotta actually take the action for it. Like you started maybe looking, but I feel like you haven't put anything in yet. Oh, and you could be waiting for retrograde to be over, but this is the right time to do it. Like this is the right time to continue to look and work on it, so that when we get out of retrograde, you're gonna do it. So I definitely hear a new job. Let me see if it's a better one. Ooh, wow, you got a whole bunch. Oh, sorry. So, let me see this. Get that back in there because that was like half the deck that fell out. Okay. Is it a better one? almost like you're going to be doing the same thing that you were doing, just in a better place. Yeah, so you are going to, I feel like in the beginning, it's not going to go too well because you may be a little overwhelmed by the new position. But I do feel like you'll, if you stick to it, you'll get into it and then it can, yep, take you far. I thought that's what I saw, but I wanted to turn the card over to see because that's what I saw. Like, it's going to take a minute for you to get used to it and then it's going to come through. So let me say this. When you start looking for the new job and you get it in like 4 months, right? You may think it's not going to pay well, but if you stick to it, it's going to get you to a place to pay well. So they may say like in 90 days, you're going to get paid this, but then all of a sudden you get this other raise. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. Congratulations. Okay. Who's next? Next was Gypsy Rose. How can I bring the Cancer that I want in my life closer? I feel that we can achieve both of our dreams together. Well, you can't bring him to you. You can stay open. But he has a choice, right? So you can stay open and you can say you want him, but you can't bring him to you. He's got to make that choice on his own. Well, I mean, you can bring him to you, but then one day he's going to wake up and he's going to be like, I don't want this. Why am I even here? And you don't want that. So you have to allow him to come. Oftentimes, a Cancer moves very, very slow. They're always testing you because when they open their heart, it's forever. Even if y'all break up, he'll never leave you. Like, he's always going to be in your life. So you have to make sure, and they do too, that the person or the persons that they allow in their heart, they're true, because they're not going to let them out. So the thing with him is he needs time. He is testing you. He wants to make sure that you're true. He wants to see if that's going to be something that he can have in his life, that type of person in his life. And he's got to make sure that it matches his lifestyle. That's what I'm hearing. It matches his lifestyle. Okay? So the way to allow him to come is give him time. And then you have a choice. Do I want to wait? Do I not want to wait? Right? Am I just going to leave this open and then wait and pine over him? Or am I just going to leave it open and go do my thing? Right? So I hope that helps. Yeah. I feel like, and then the card I pulled for you was the Seven of Cups. So I feel like you have other opportunities and there's others that can love you and they're ready to love you, but you're not leaving yourself open for that. Okay? So there are opportunities around you for others to come in, those seen and unseen. That means you may know a couple, but there's people that haven't come in yet. But it's kind of up to you and what you're going to do with this Cancer. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm going to pick up my phone here. Okay. Perfect. Let's see who's next. Oh yeah. Did I say he? All right, she. Either way, I'm looking at the soul. Thank you so much. Funny that they're laughing at me. I get that a lot. I feel them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because they love your spirit. They love your spirit. Quinette. They love your spirit. Okay. So, Levy. Thank you, Levy. Levy says, I have an important meeting with my boss in the next couple of weeks. I already can tell you it's going to be good. Like, they're already like, tell her it's going to be good. Tell her it's going to be good. Tell them it's going to be good, right? In the next couple of weeks about my future plans, I'm planning on making a career change. Will the meeting work out in my favor? Absolutely. I'll pull a card for you, but they were already like hitting me on my shoulder saying, tell them it's going to be good. Tell them it's going to be good. Okay. So they're excited. But I'll pull a card for you. Yeah, I don't know what you just did, but you really impressed them. I can see them like talking about you in a very good way. I don't think it was like your boss and maybe his boss or your boss and somebody else, but you impressed them. Yep. And then I got the Empress, which I love the Empress. The Empress is all about that hard work that you've done, that the rootedness, the all this hard work that you've done. You really planted it. You really rooted yourself in this now time for the harvest. You see the baby being born? That's your baby. That's your project. That's your money. That's your career. See all this that you have flourishing? So congratulations. But I heard that before I even pulled the card, but I pulled the card for you. Okay, so congratulations. That's awesome. Yep, sure enough. Okay, Charlotte again. Will I ever marry or have a dependable relationship to rely on as I am older, over 50-year-old woman, and would like a stable relationship to share my life? So let's see where you are now. Yeah, did I? Hold on. Mm. So I feel like you're having fun with who you are. I feel like you will have a stable relationship at some point, but I feel like you need to. So I do feel like somebody comes in eventually. I just feel like there was a while where you weren't able to do a lot and you felt tied down. And so now is the time where you're sort of flourishing. I do feel like if you're going to meet this person, it will be on the trip. Yeah, definitely, because you have the Nine of Cups. That's all about bonding. That's all about having the love of your life come in. That's all about that. See those cups that you have together that you fill like a family. You don't necessarily have to have a family like children, but I feel like the togetherness. One. You still have some stuff you're doing. You still have some stuff to do. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So you have this person coming in 1 year. So this is the Queen of Coins, but this is more about the characteristic for me. The character of this queen. She's a beautiful queen, or he can be a king. They work very hard at what they have. They like luxury. They're very charitable. They're the ones you call when you want something done, and you know they'll follow through. They are methodical and slow moving, but they like the finer things in life as well, and they have worked hard to attain it. Okay, and they are very charitable. So I see that person coming in a year. All right. So good luck. Let's see. So Tina, I didn't miss anybody else, right? Okay. Will my husband is my husband going to win the lawsuit, and will our divorce be final? Yeah, I think that's why he hasn't won yet. Will he win the lawsuit? Boy, this is like I feel it heavy. I don't know what happened, but I feel it heavy. So the divorce is going to be final. As far as the lawsuit, so yes, that's going to come through. I know it doesn't feel like it right now. You have the High Priestess, which means there's some surprises. There's some things still yet to be done, and I feel like the divorce will be final. So that's the Tower. Okay. So definitely. And I do feel like he gets this suit. It just takes a lot. I don't know what happened, but it's heavy. It's really heavy. Okay. Hi. Intuitive D. Thank you. How are you? So, hi, Intuitive D. So, what is your question so I can answer? I'll be shuffling the cards while you guys do that. I wanted to talk about the full moon. So, just make sure when you take those steps, when you take your 10-minute Epsom salt bath or shower, if you just have a shower, Dr. Teal's shower gel is what I use. And they have a pure Epsom salt, Dr. Teal's, with lavender. I use that in the shower. So you can take a 10-minute shower, 10-minute salt bath, and then you want to connect, you want to sage your area. When you sage your area, or if you have aromatherapy, if you have the sprays, if you have oils, when you have that, set your intention to clear and balance the area in you, right? And so you ask your guides to clear and balance the area around you, and so you either sage around there, smudge around there, spray, use your oils, and so whatever area you usually sit and think and daydream and meditate, any or all of those, then what you want to do is you want to, when you sit down and you're clear and you've had your salt bath and you're feeling good and the energy is good around you, it feels really good and balanced, then you want to start connecting to the elements, so the earth. So think about what earth feels like. Think about trees, think about the ground, think about dirt, think about things in this earth, the earth itself. And then when you can feel that, then you move into the water. So move into water and think about what water does and how that feels, and how that feels on you. And then you connect with fire next, and then air. Once you're connected to all four, you want to visualize or imagine the moon, or you can even see it, and then draw that moon energy into you. And then you want to think about one thing. Once you're feeling all that, once you're feeling really good, think about one thing that you are no longer in, that no longer serves you. Think of one thing that no longer serves you. Think of one thing that maybe was painful in the past, and maybe you need to think about it now and how you've grown from that. Why did it come in? What did you learn? How did you grow? Where are you now compared to where were you then? And what did you learn in that? Like, what was it that you learned that changed you in a way that never would have had that thing, that person, that situation, that love not come in, right? When you can understand that, then you want to bless it and thank that thing, that relationship, that person, and say thank you for coming in, being the bad guy or being the bad situation. Thank you for doing that, because otherwise I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have grown. So I'm sending you with love, and I'm honoring you because I am now here. And when you do that, you release it. And that's what you want to do in the full moon. Okay? So, you're welcome, Dee. So my question is, how does my ex feel for me currently? Time of hell. Contact me. How does he feel for me currently? Any time of when hell... Oh, he'll... Sorry. Any time of when he'll contact you. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, how does your ex feel about you? Anytime where he will contact you. Okay. So, let's see. Let's look at that. Thank you, Jen G. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. And Jennifer, I'll get to you in just a second. See, when will he contact you? Sweetie, what is this about? Why haven't you let that go? Because I feel like... Are you pulling cards and pulling cards and pulling cards? I'm feeling like you're pulling cards and pulling cards and pulling cards, and then you're getting confused and not understanding. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true, D? I'm feeling like you're pulling cards, and then you're getting confused, and then you're not understanding. Let me see what she says. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There's like a 10-second delay because I'm going through OBS. So. Oh, okay. So are you doing it for yourself? Okay. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're not getting the answer you want, and so you pull card, and then you get confused. Okay. All right, D. I'm hoping the teacher don't come out. It's Easter. Okay, sometimes yes. Okay. All right, so your ex. What is this about? Let's see. What's this about? Where does she stand with her ex right now? Is he meant to be here? Yes. Will he come back? Yes. Well, you are so lucky. Okay. So you want the good news or you want the bad news? Which one do you want? I'm just messing with you. So the reason he hasn't come back are a couple of reasons. He's stubborn. He's hurt. And he's stubborn. And then it's like everything I said, I can't like unsay that, and then I can't eat my words. So how am I going to do this where I can come talk to her, or I can come back, or I can, maybe she'll talk to me? Does that make sense? Yeah, you're so lucky. Okay. So, he's got the Chariot. When I said what is this about? He's got a choice. He's just got to do it. He thinks about you. All right, so I'm going to be very clear. He wants something new with you. Don't get excited. Don't get like too excited and think, because he wants something new with you. But this is a new level. This may not be romantic. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying that he's doing other things, and I don't know that he can handle that relationship. And so because he misses you, he's trying to figure out, can I do this? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like but I want to be able to do what I want, and I don't know. She's like a big package. She's like a big package. It's almost like he's scared that he can't do it. Does that make sense? When I asked, where is this going? When I asked where this is going, you have the Emperor. So remember, when the Emperor is in your life, he wants to be there. He wants you there because he wants it, not because he needs it. Okay? And the Emperor can go off and do other things. The Emperor is building dynasties. The Emperor works with everybody. Yeah. Yeah. He's scared that he can't. This is what I'm feeling. He's scared he can't match up to you. It's just like he would never say that, right? But he's scared he can't match up. He's scared he can't deliver what you want. That's what he's scared of. And he doesn't want to hurt you or the relationship. And that's what I'm feeling. Okay? Does all that make sense to you? Yeah. Yeah, and he's off doing other things, and I just don't know that. I think he's going to come back. I don't think he's going to come back this retrograde, but I think he's going to come back a retrograde, actually. I just don't know if it's this one. It could be because he's like trying to figure out how to do this. For some reason, I'm getting that you can't match up. I think he's harder on himself than anything else. I feel like it's 50-50. I feel like he could talk to you, but I feel like he's so scared to make the wrong move. Like he's got to plan this out. He's still trying to come to the conclusion in his heart that he's able to do this, and so he hasn't. That makes sense? Okay. So, Tina, did I miss Tina before? And Jennifer, right? I'm graduating from grad school. Yeah. So Jennifer's next. Let me do Jennifer and then Tina again, okay? So Jennifer's next. I am graduating from grad school in May. Yay! Congratulations. With a degree in screenwriting. Yay! Will I have a successful screenwriting career? Yes, if you do it like they haven't done it before. Okay? So, if you're thinking like, I go to Hollywood or I go to New York, or like, you're going to have to do it in a very different way than it's been done. That's what you're here to do. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so Tina, will Robert and I marry? Will my divorce settlement be a good one? Mm, no, you and Robert will not marry. So I have the death card, so there is transformation. I do feel like out with the old, in with the new. I feel like eventually you two, he's just part of getting you to where you really want to be. Will your divorce be a good one? Um, I mean, it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be like destitute or bad, but it's probably not gonna be what everything that you want. Because not only did I get the Page of Wands, which means it's coming through soon, but I got the Three of Cups. Okay, so this means news of it is going to come through soon. Doesn't necessarily mean it's coming through soon. Okay, and then the Three of Cups means there's little celebration, like, I can breathe, but not so much so that it's like a 10. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Okay, is it oh, Miramah. Okay, hi. I'm trying so hard and feel sad and lonely since my husband Brian passed away. I'm so sorry. It's been 9 months. Will I see the light anytime soon? Sending you love and light. Aw. Okay. So let me say this. He's been trying to contact you. Um, and you can't hear him. He's even been in your dreams, actually. Did you have a dream where you saw the light? Because he said that's him. But he's been trying to contact you when you're awake, but because of your sadness, he can't get through. Okay? So this is what I'd like for you to do. He's asking me to teach you this. So this is what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to, if remembering good times with him is going to cause you sadness, then don't do that. Okay? I want you, because he's already here. He's been trying to contact you. What I'd like for you to do is remember some good times with someone else, with your family, with your friends, a time that you were happy. Okay? I need to get you into that resonance because he's trying and he can't get to you. Like he's talking to you, he's trying to get you to notice, but you can't hear him because your vibration is over here. And it's so tight with all the heaviness that he can't get through because he's light. Does that make sense to you? I'm going to wait for her answer. I'm sorry. There's a 10-second delay, so I apologize. Um, so he's showing me where you sit at a table and he has been there. Okay. So is there a table that you're sitting at and maybe there's a window off to your left? And I feel like this table was important. Like it's just a small table. It's not a big table. And you're sitting there. And I don't know if he used to sit there or people sit there, but it's like a very lonely time for you there. So he's telling me that he's there. Yes, this gets posted to rewatch. Does this make sense to you, Mirma? I'm sorry, I'm looking down because, again, there's a 10-second delay. So, um, you're welcome, sweetie. He just leaned over and kissed you. Okay. Outside, both of you sit there. Okay. He just leaned over and kissed you. He's showing me how he just leaned over and kissed you. And he misses you. So he's asking me to tell you again. Please think of the good times so that he can get through and you can get the message. He doesn't want to give me a message. He wants to give it to you. There's something about yes, it's true. I don't know what you asked, but he said yes, it's true. Yeah, he says you were the love of his life. All right, sweetie. I had to ask him to back off because I could feel the love. I'm starting to tear up. So, again, he wants to remind you to move into that space of love because that's where he's at. He's in that space of love. And he needs you to really try to get there because he has a message for you. I know. I had to have him back off because he was bringing too much. Yep. Yeah, he did. He said that. Okay. All right. So I'm sending you lots of love. It's like he doesn't want to back off. I'm like, okay, can you back off, please? Um. So he's sending you lots of love, but he needs you to get into that space of love. Remember the good times, and if it's too hard to remember the good times with him, remember some good times. Just remember some good times. See, I'm cheering up. Remember some good times. Okay. All right, sweetie. Sending you lots of love. All right, who was next? I have to like had him. I had to have him go because he was like getting way too in. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, Jen G is next. Okay. What was your question, sweetheart? Did you already ask it? Oh, okay. You haven't asked it yet. Woo. Yeah, he was like way close. You're welcome. Okay, Jen. What's your question? As I'm drying my eye. I recently got in a meditation that I am a starseed. Yes. I wanted to know if my life purpose has something to do within that area, if that makes sense. Yes. So, what's your talent? So, what's your talent? What's the gift that you brought with you? because yes, you are a star seed. I'm waiting. Okay. So, yeah, the first thing to do is remember your talent. That's what they're telling me. So, I think that meditation was to make you aware, and then I want you to continue the meditation because there's a gift or a talent in there that it's for you to discover. Okay? Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, it's a talent you brought with you. Meditation. She said, "Oh, so how do I find that out?" It's meditation. So you're extremely empathic, they're telling me, but I don't necessarily know that you're going to use that in like this genre. They're just telling me you can. Well, you're kind of psychic empathic, like you know what people are going to say before they say it. That makes sense. Butterflies. Current love relationship. Okay. Yes, like Melissa said, please everybody give me. Can you give me a thumbs up? Smash that like button. Share this out. I really appreciate it. And subscribe. Also, if you want to be notified when I'm on live, you need to click that bell to turn on the notifications, okay? Okay, I'll meditate more on it. I'm like a psychic, a dream psychic. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's about you developing that talent. You got a while, but it's about you developing that talent right now. Yep. That's why I was feeling like you kind of know what things are going to like what's going to happen before it happens. Okay. So, butterfly faith says advice for current relationship. Um, hmm. Wow. What is going on? I heard get out. That I heard that really big. What is going on with that relationship? I mean, it was a loud get out. And that wasn't my guide, that was yours. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like you're being the queen. You're being the queen of coins or the queen of pentacles. So the queen of pentacles gives a lot and gives so much. Look at her eyes. Look how tired she is. Oops, sorry. See if I get it right. Look at her eyes and look how tired she is. Her eyes are dark because she's tired because she gives and then she gets drained because she gives the shirt off her back. She does like the luxury stuff, but she gives the shirt off her back. So in relationships, she gives and gives and gives. And yeah, she wants things back and she gets some things back, but she's giving too much. Does that make sense to you? Linda, I need to do you next. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Linda. I remember she's the Gemini. Sorry. Will I find love soon? Yes. So let me finish with butterfly, faith. Okay, perfect. She got the answer. Okay. So Linda, sorry, I'm looking down here. So sorry. I know that's kind of rude. Gemini, Linda Molina. Gemini, will I find love soon? Yeah. Are you ready? I'm hearing yeah. Are you ready? Okay. So I'm only gonna take 3 more, and then I have to go, guys. Let's give you a timeline. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so not now. 3, 6. Ooh, 8. So have you gotten disheartened because they haven't come in yet? Because I'm feeling like you were doing the things, you were like really excited, you thought they were going to come, they haven't come, and then you got impatient. And then you're like, psh, are they going to come? I'm kind of not feeling right, like I'm not feeling it. And then it caused you to look at what you don't have, right? And so I'm feeling like you're in this vibration of what you don't have. Or you do have opportunity, you just don't like what you got, right? Let's see. So, 3, 6, 7 months. You have 7 months. So you'll know because like all of a sudden you'll have people starting to come around, like around 5, 6 months, that you'll start paying attention to. And then in the 7th month, you have the King of Cups. So I definitely think this is a water sign. I kind of feel like they're a Cancer, but they might be a. No, I'm feeling Cancer. If they're not Cancer sun, they've got a lot of Cancer in them. Okay? This guy is ready. This guy has been through a lot. This guy has, like, he's run the gamut. Back in the day, he was a player. Then he got really hurt. Then he came through that. And, like, he's ready. So 7 months. Okay. All right. And next is... Next is it Kalai? Kalai, what's your question? And then Josie. Sorry, Josie. I mean, it's like... Okay, I'm going to answer Kalai's question. And Josie and... Oh, Josie's next. Okay, I'm so sorry. So Josie's next. Sorry, Josie. So Josie's next and then Kalai. What's my purpose? What's my focus? Well, darling, what's your focus? What do you mean, what's your focus? What's your focus? Kalai. Let me answer Josie's question first, and then I'll come back to yours. What's my purpose? What's my focus? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for loving the bunny ears. Your chest area is heating up. You're nervous? Okay. Well, don't be nervous. It's just spirit in me and your guides. and thousands of others watching on YouTube. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So while she's asking the question, I wanted to remind everybody I am extending the 30-minute reading because I haven't gotten the videos out for the monthly. So I wanted to do the monthly videos and then stop the March Madness sale or special that I have. In October, I brought that 30-minute tarot reading for $60. I don't do 30-minute tarot reading. I don't even offer that service. But for my YouTubers, for my social media, I've offered it before. I had such a good response. I thought I'd do it the last 2 weeks of March. I'm going to extend that for another couple of days till I get those videos out. Okay. So you guys have from now till next couple of days to get that. For those of you that have ordered and I haven't gotten to you today, I saw that a whole bunch of orders came in and I just haven't been able to get to you. I will email you. Always, 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 if you order from me and you don't hear from me in 24 hours, please email me because sometimes you put the wrong email in the order. We had that today. And I'm like emailing you, but you're not getting it. Okay. So if you haven't heard from me in 24 hours and you order a service from me, please contact me again. Okay. So Leslie said, thank you so much for doing this so often. You restore my belief in the spiritual. You're fantastic. I hope you look into the psychic fair in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, and Toronto. Thank you for saying that because Maria is like heading my, I told you guys I'm going to be doing a lot of events, more events and speaking and teaching and doing mediumship stuff. So yeah, we'll be looking into that. Thank you. We're going to have a meeting about that on Monday. Okay. Okay, Josie, what is your question? So if there's an event or there's a place that you'd like for me to come, I mean, please email me or you can even email Maria to teach or to do mediumship in front of a big group. I said I would do that this year. I'm going to do more events. So okay, Josie. So what's your question, Josie? And yes, I would love to go to Canada. I love Canada. Y'all know my late husband his father was Canadian. They had dual citizenship. So I know that dry sense of humor. I love my Canadians. Yeah. Yeah, that's my goal this year. Everybody has their goals. My goal is to do uh, more events in person. So I will be doing that this year. So if you guys see that. So Josie, I'm waiting for your question. Did I miss it? Oh, no, I found it. Hi, Cindy. May you and Spirit tell me how my friend Victor's heart truly feels about me. We've reconnected and our friendship feels different, spiritual. Yeah. So I can tell you what I'm hearing is that it's right. I think it's like right timing, the right thing that you guys were separated and came back together. But what are his, how does he feel about her? Yeah, he's kind of like he doesn't know what you're going to do. Mm. This is the thing. I don't get upside down cards, and I got two. So the Six of Swords, or so yeah, the Six of Swords is reversed, which tells me that it's going to be a little bit up and down, and I think it's because you don't trust him. And so it can turn around. You can change that where you guys can be more stable. I have a feeling because what I heard was this is right. This is right. Like you had to go away from each other. But I think you two still have some lessons to learn together and then decide whether you want to stay. Right? he is coming up as the King of Coins. He's just reversed, which means it's not there yet. It's almost there. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Like, there's still some work, there's still some boundaries, there's still some things. But it was right that you guys were separated and now you're together. Does that make sense? Okay, so Kalai says, I mean, on and most, duh. I'm Leo ascending, Virgo, Sun, Cancer, Moon. All right, Cancer, Moon. What's my purpose? Um, well, you have many purposes, but what I'm understanding is your focus is to learn to not to take things such to heart, and learn your boundaries about how you want to be treated with people, how you want people to treat you. Um, your purpose. You know what? I feel like you'll joke with people. This is what I mean by what I just said, because they're asking me to explain it to you. I feel like you'll joke with people, but then somebody will joke back, and then you'll get your feelings hurt, and then you won't play anymore. That's what I feel like. So I feel like you need to really learn how to set those boundaries and learn not to take everything so seriously all the time. Yeah. So your purpose is something to do with helping. I won't just say helping people, and I kind of feel like it's older people, but it's about helping people. Does that make sense? Okay. That's your purpose, and that's your focus. So I hope that helps. All right, guys. So I promised I wouldn't stay on here very long. It's really late over here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate each and every time you guys join me on live. I'm trying to do more lives online, and I'm trying to do more lives in events. Trying to do more. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget that we have this for another couple of days. I love you, love you, love you. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Share this out so other people get their message, okay? Bye. You're welcome. Love you. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.